Hi everybody, I'm Chris Barton.
And I'm Jennifer Ziegler, and we create books for children. And we love speaking with other creators of books for children, particularly about the dedications.
That's what this one's dedicated to is all about. Today we are live at the Chappaqua Children's Book Festival with our friend Rajani LaRocca with the dedication of her book. It's a long title. The Secret Code Inside You, all about your DNA. Hello, Rajani. Thank you for joining us.
I'm so excited to be here.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here. And so, Rajani, I know that you sold out of this book, so you don't have it with you to hold up. But could you, from the actually, we have it written here. And
yes.
Also, could you share the dedication aloud for listeners?
Yes, I dedicated it to Anne Bramlage Herons, an incredible classmate, doctor, and friend.
Exactly. And then could you explain why this book is dedicated to this person?
Yes, so The Secret Code Inside You is a nonfiction book about DNA and genetics, talking about kind of like how DNA works, but also how we make choices that make us who we are. And Anne Bramlage Herons was my medical school roommate and best friend, and she had taken a lot more genetics than I had when we got to medical school. And oh my goodness, it's because of her that I survived genetics. Because I was like, this is not Mendel. What happened to the pea plants? Why is this not easy? And she helped me. Yeah, it was great.
And at what point in creating this book did you know you were going to dedicate it to her?
Oh, I didn't know I was going to dedicate it to her until it was like already written, revised, and ready to go to print. And they were like, "We need a dedication." And I was like, "Who am I going to dedicate this to?" And I was like, "I know. I remember medical school genetics and how hard it was. That's who needs to be dedicated to."
And as someone who knows you through the medical side of your life, we should point out that on the cover of this book, you are credited as Rajani LaRocca, MD, which is not how you appear on the cover of every book.
Right.
So as someone who knows you through the medical side of your life, how much did Anne already know? How familiar was she with your work as a children's book author?
Oh, she knew that I was writing, and this was my, I can't remember, seventh book, maybe. So she was aware that I was writing books, and she was excited. She's been an amazing supporter. But she didn't know that I dedicated this to her.
How did she find out that this?
I took a picture of the dedication and I sent it to her, and she was like, "Woo, woo." So it was good. I mean, virtually.
Right.
Yes. That's how I imagine she acted.
So you sent it to her, were you like Zooming with her and sent it to her? Or just
I texted her.
Texted
I
to her?
texted her, and then she was sending me crying face emojis. So, yeah.
Well, is there anything else about the dedication in Secret Code or about the book itself you want people to know about?
So this was the first picture book I ever wrote. It came to me when I was walking my dog, and it came to me in the form of a refrain. There's a secret code inside you, a code called DNA. And I was like, okay, I need to write this book because there is no book about DNA for kids. And but it was always in rhyme, and I really tried to unrhyme it. And it wasn't until, and it wouldn't unrhyme. It was like, and it wasn't until after, I was talking to some teachers about this book, but I was like, now I know why it's rhyming. It's because the base pairs in DNA always pair up the same way. And I was like, just the way that rhyming lines pair up. And I was like, that's it.
Oh, right.
Right? Like the subconscious was like, you must rhyme this book. But just for future me's, just for, like my knowledge in the future, don't rhyme nonfiction books again. Because it's really hard to rhyme.
You've shown you can do it. You don't need to prove that again.
That's right. I'm done. I'm done. But yeah, it was really, really fun. And like there is a dog in this book. Like, why aren't you fuzzy like a dog? So I was like, that's it. That's why the dog walk inspired me to do this. So.
Because why aren't you fuzzy like a dog?
Yes. I had a lot of fun with this one. And the overall message was always the same, which is, isn't it cool that DNA makes you the way you are? But the other part of the message is that there are lots of things that you control that make you who you are.
Yes.
Which is not a message that little kids get all the time.
Right.
Like, you have a choice. Mm-hmm. Mainly we just tell them what to do all the time.
Good thing that stops when you become an adult.
Oh, yeah. just a different set of people telling you what to do. You're like, okay, all right, fine.
I still want to be fuzzy though.
I know, I want to be fuzzy too. I wish I could be fuzzy like my dog.
So do you think she was actually crying? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. No, we do that now. We're at the point in our lives where we're like, yeah, we're crying again. Okay, it's great. It's good.
Embrace the cry.
That's right. That's right. Yes.